Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel Limitless Curiosity. In today's video, I am going to discuss some of the important questions on the subject Law of Tort. So this is part 2. I am done with the part 1. I will provide the link of that video in my description box. So let's start with the video. So here's the first question. What should be the time period to constitute false imprisonment? These are the options: A 24 hours, B 36 hours, C 48 hours, and D time is immaterial. We know the concept of false imprisonment, that is confinement of a person without any lawful justification. So the tort of false imprisonment arises whatever may be the time period, that is the period of confinement. It could be for the 15 minutes, it could be 4 hours, it could be a single day, it could be anything. The only thing what matter is the ingredient of the false imprisonment should be fulfilled. So the correct option is D, that is time is totally immaterial. Moving to the next question. De minimis non curate lex. This is a maxim which simply means that law does not take account of every trifling matter. Simple. The answer is C. Question 3. The rule of strict liability is recognized in, these are the options, and we know that it is recognized in a famous case called Raylet versus Fletcher. The answer is B. The concept of strict liability is also known as liability without fault, or we can simply say that no fault liability. So the option is B, that is Raylet versus Fletcher. Question 4. Law of tort has developed mainly through, these are the options: custom and precedent, enactment, judicial decision, all of the above. The answer is C, judicial decision. Custom and precedent, enactments, they have nothing to do with the development of the law of tort. We know that this concept, law of tort, is taken from English common law. So it is judicial decision. The correct answer is C. It is still a developing branch of law. Slow development is there. Question 5. In false imprisonment, it is necessary that these are the option: A, person should be imprisoned in jail, B, person should be contained within 4 walls, C, person should be guarded by armed guards, and D, person should not have liberty to go beyond certain limit. And the correct option is D, because we know that for the purpose of false imprisonment, the ingredient should be fulfilled, and there are only 2 ingredients, that is total restraint, that is complete restraint upon the liberty of the person, and second point, that restraint should be without any lawful justification. Excuse should not be there. So the correct answer is D, that is person should not have liberty to go beyond certain limits. Next question. For false imprisonment, there should be, these are the options: total restraint on the liberty of a person, partial restraint on the liberty of a person, mean of escape, none of the above. The answer is A, total restraint on the liberty of the person. There should not be even a single mean of escape, क्योंकि अगर mean of escape होगा, then it would not amount to total restraint, it would not amount to false imprisonment. Question 7. Res ipsa loquitur place the burden of proving negligence on A, defendant, B, plaintiff, C, both of the above, D, it is irrelevant which party proves the negligence. And the correct answer is A, defendant. Generally, the burden of proof is upon the plaintiff. He needs to prove that defendant has done something wrong to him. But in res ipsa loquitur, presumption is already taken by the court that defendant is the culprit. So here the burden of proof gets shifted from the plaintiff to the defendant. So defendant needs to prove that he has done nothing to the plaintiff. सारा burden defendant पर आ जाएगा. Answer A, defendant. Question 8. Nuisance is generally a, these are the option. We know that it is a continuing wrong. Isolated नहीं हो सकता, it has to be in a continuous manner in order to constitute nuisance. Question 9. In torts, the remedies available are, these are the option, and the correct answer is C, that is judicial and extrajudicial remedies. We know that judicial remedies are such remedies which court of law provides to an aggrieved party, and extrajudicial remedies are those where aggrieved party takes the law in their own hand. So in torts, both remedies are available. Moving toward the next question. Which one is an extrajudicial remedy? These are the option. A, expulsion of a trespasser. B, re-entry on land. C, distress, damage, pheasant. D, all of the above. And the correct option is D, all of the above. All these are extrajudicial remedy. We know that judicial remedies mainly are damages, injunction, specific restitution of property. So the answer is D, all of these. Next question. When two or more persons commit some tort against the same person, they are counted as, option is B, joint tortfeasor. The concept of joint tortfeasor will apply. Question 12. Tort means a civil wrong which is not exclusively a breach of contract or trust. This is the definition which is provided under Section 2, Clause M of the Limitation Act 1963. ये तो आपको बस रटना है. Who is the propounder of the pigeonhole theory? The correct answer is A, Salmond. Salmond propounded the pigeonhole theory. Basically the concept of whether it is called law of tort or torts. So हमने देखा है two jurists है, Salmond and Winfield. They have their different views in that concept. Next question. The principle ubi jus ibi remedium was recognized in, and it was recognized in the famous case, that is Ashby versus White, which also deal with the concept of injuria sine damnum. So the answer is C, Ashby versus White. Question 15. Tort is a violation of, these are the option. A, a right in personam. B, a right in rem. C, both right in personam and a right in rem. And D, neither a right in personam nor a right in rem. And the correct answer is B, that is a right in rem. Right available against the whole world. Here in tort, the parties are not prefixed, as like in law of contract where parties are usually determined, prefixed. So the correct answer is B, a right in rem. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and do subscribe to my channel Limitless Curiosity. Please subscribe ज़रूर करिए.